Alright, so off to Omega we go. Let's dock. What we need to do is get the couplings, and we'll also do some other shopping, see if there's anything that's going to benefit the team or myself in the long run. And then... what else? We need to talk to Aria. I'm sure she's going to have a lot to say. We can apparently use some of the information that we learned. Let's actually bring Morden, because he might be able to add to this. And let's bring Garrus as well. Okay. Still kind of... I guess we can use... let's grab Pull now. And we can go cryo ammo. So that we have a lot of options available to us. Nothing else we can do for Garrus right now. Morden we can do a lot, though. Strengthens his combat skills, weapon damage. Incinerate. I like that. Let's just go... let's go right into it. And then, for the last one... actually, what if we... here. Maybe we go straight to full Incinerate. Look at this. This advanced plasma blast burns through nearly anything it hits. Splash zone on this our plasma blast is increased, allowing you to scorch multiple targets. So, I like that. That could be pretty cool. So let's grab that. Okay. Now we have to actually choose, so... impact radius 3 meters or 1 meter. 210 damage to 170. Let's do more damage, or more, like a larger splash. And then let's grab Cryoblast as well. For me, I like the Eviscerator. I like the hand cannon, and I do like the arc projector, but we have that other one now, the missile launcher. Effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It's seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target, though not necessarily the one in the crosshairs. Nearly impossible to duplicate. Okay, let's use this. Garrus. Let's go with the Vindicator. And let's see. Yeah, let's stick with that one. For Morden, I like, yeah, use the hand cannon. That's all you can use is the pistol. So that's fine.
By the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
Okay.
Come on, let me in.
Actually, before we go to Aria, let's go... is it this way? Yeah, see, we want to head to here. That's, I imagine, where we can find the couplings. Hello. Okay.
Hello there.
Hey,
I'd
Aquarian.
interest you in some salvage tech. Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
Let me have a chat with him.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
Alright, I don't really want to pay his way.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Alright. Talk to Harriet the Elcor. Oh, Elcor. Love them. Okay, heavy weapon ammo. 30% heavy weapon ammo capacity. That's pretty good. Here's the couplings. We'll buy... They're cheap, too. Heavy skin weave. Extra health. Shotgun damage. Yes. Can we buy all of these? We'd be spending about 150,000. But it's all good.
This should come in handy.
Here we go.
If you're that type of person, apply to Data Manufacturing today and look into the abyss.
Oh, you guys.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away.
Jeez.
Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Yeah. Tricked you.
Reference is essential. Not hiring snipers, artillerists, or mail carriers. Alinox may not be looking for experienced or assertive individuals. Imagine this. You're in the Nexus.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Okay. Let's head up top first. What the hell? This place is, like, terrible. Okay, that's like a VIP entrance to Aria's club, I would guess. Oh, here's Harriet. How do we get in here? How come I can't talk to him? That's weird.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Alright, great. I just have to talk to these guys and I get special deals. Okay. Stimulator conduits. Increase storm speed by 10%. Okay. A model cruiser, why not? Sniper rifle damage 50,000. Titillating alien magazine, why not? And let's grab this. The sniper rifle damage maybe, but let's just see what else. Oh, that's not Harriet. He's up here. Okay, that's why that was happening. I'm at your store.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds.
He's
Mostly
smoking.
Legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory, I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
Leave him alone.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation, very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise.
Thank you.
Conciliatory, to show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, with pride.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine
Courteously,
day.
you
Take a
as
look
well.
at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Somewhat sarcastically, you look really good. Okay. A visor. Increase headshot damage. Geth ships. Capacitor chest plate. Reduces the labor... Ooh, I like that. And a hacking module. Doubles the time limit for a hack. We've been doing pretty well on hacks. Let's buy all these other little things, though. And I think I'll buy the capacitor upgrade. And actually, I can get this and the sniper rifle upgrade.
This.
So that's cool. There we go. We're broke now, but it's all good. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. Oh, right. This is the Mad Prophet. Talking to me? Okay, I don't like this guy at all. Let's see. I doubt we can get in via the VIP door, but we'll go talk to Aria anyway.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Is Odd Shepherd the right name?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Ouch. Okay, ego shattered. That's fine. I'll go in the front door, like the regular folk. I think these guys play the same song on repeat.
Come on, let me in.
Where's my crew? Oh, there they are. Column A, column B.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Well, maybe.
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories. Especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
Let me know.
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Okay, fine.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
One of the side rooms downstairs at Afterlife. Well, instead of talking to her now, we'll just talk to her later. Okay. Are they the same on the other side, or just here?
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I
Is she the reporter?
I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and
Oh, I can't remember her.
persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to
Oh,
Omega?
yes, I
What
do
brings
remember
anyone
her.
to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility.
She was like out in one of those. We found it in the Mako. We had to kill the warlords, and then she was kind of running the show, and we told her to be good.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
And if you skim a little off the top, no one's the wiser, right?
Please, Commander, there's no angle. It doesn't take a saint to see that people here are hurting. I can play Omega's game and maybe do some good around here. That's the only angle.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
Interesting.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Very interesting. We'll see if we run into her again. Okay, we got lower Afterlife, so we must be on the right track.
Freedom's progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the heroes who dared to defend their own time.
And one for my boys here. Or not. Whoa! What the shit?
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy.
What the hell happened to
Looks
us?
like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human. Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk.
Jesus.
And an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Think he tried to kill me, not just, like, make me sick? Where the hell are we? Oh, we're dropped way down here. Okay, I don't like that very much. Is there a back way in? Maybe if we go around this way? Let's see. Right, this is the door that we saw earlier, but we never came into.
Borgia adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties.
Okay, where is this prick? Hey, Forvin! Guess who's back?
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
I'm not gonna kill him. Although I should.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse on the porch.
I don't think so. Oh!
Not taking any chances.
Alright. Well, thanks. I guess.
Bastard deserved what he got.
So happy I could dance. Definitely white guy dancing. Now, where the hell? Where's this guy that we're looking for? Find the Patriarch in one of the side rooms downstairs at Afterlife. Tell him he needs to hide. Okay.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me,
we're gonna go. We have better things to do for the time being. There he is.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did.
And how's that going?
She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she could use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor.
Smart.
I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore.
It's got a very interesting accent.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, but we'll stay here to defend you at least.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
I told you I would, so... Find the thugs in or near Afterlife and kill them. Okay, wow.
You return. I've heard nothing of the assassins. Do you have news? Or have you changed your mind? Shall I slink back to the safety of Aria's protection?
You allow Aria to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Aria let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name.
Uh-oh.
Farewell, human. And thank you.
We may have just gotten him killed. Oops. Alright, well, let's figure out the fastest way to get back up top. We're gonna help him. Oh well. I definitely won't be drinking here again, no matter who's serving the drinks.
Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
Just one more.
Just one more.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Okay, okay.
Aria wants to speak with you, human. Something about Patriarch taking on a
Oops.
small church by himself.
That's not gonna go well.
I heard my old friend Patriarch
Oh, damn it.
went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Yeah, well...
I couldn't stand by and watch you coddle him like a pet. He was better than that.
He was. No one has challenged me the way he did centuries ago. Perhaps it is better this way.
I'm glad we agree, I guess.
Do you need something else?
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I assume you decided he was too strong, even as an ally?
No. He cast the first stone. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle. My people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Huh.
Superior intel? Assassination?
No.
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot.
The men were wooed.
The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. I suppose I still can.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before, Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy.
But you're standing now, you're uncomfortable.
How long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost. Or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. Mundane things you can find yourself. Just don't waste my time.
So she's told us the rest of this.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
You're welcome.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
All right.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
You don't know me. Let's get the hell off this place.
Nothing to see here.
So, a Patriarch got killed, which in a way is kind of poetic, because he really was just a, not even a trophy, he was just kind of sad. That's not what Krogans should be doing. But he went out as a Krogan.
Come on, let me in.
Hello.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
I don't know anything about that.
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah. Let's leave before he catches on. He obviously knows. But we don't have to admit it. We head back to the Normandy, we can give the couplings in, and then we can set new destinations.